I think this show is going to be awesome, so let's get started. I'd like to welcome the Wookiee Army and everyone else across the galaxy to episode 16 of the Kessel Run Review. Couple new figures on Hot Off the Falcon. Finally, a successful hunt. Here we have the Clone Wars Barriss Offee and Commander Colt. The animated version of Barriss is an awesome representation of the character seen on the show. She doesn't have articulated elbows, but under her soft goods she has ball-jointed knees. Her face tattoo is incredible and the overall detail makes this a really great looking figure. She comes with her blue lightsaber and some of the brain worms she encountered in the Season 2 episode, Brain Invaders. And here is Commander Colt in the gear we saw him in when Kamino was attacked. The look of the armor between Phase 1 and 2 is super cool, and this version of Commander Colt is the first figure that has it. His paint job is perfectly detailed, right down to his skull-looking helmet, which includes a positionable range finder. Colt comes with a large blaster, 2 blaster pistols, and a removable backpack. I think this is the coolest looking clone yet. Hopefully I can find another one to open.
The Emperor is turning 86, and you're going to be joining the festivities. The Emperor is cool! Celebrating with him is a great time, and it's required by Imperial law. So tune your holoband to any channel and watch the mother of all birthday parties live from the grand opening of the second Death Star. Don't miss it. Seriously don't, or stormtroopers will be sent to your house.
As chaos ensues throughout the galaxy, a bounty hunter and a Wookiee on the run team up to try and right the wrongs of the dark side. Read Wookiee Rising by Wookiee Lover 1138.
On this edition of Custom Cargo, I wanted to do something a little different with this weekend being Father's Day. So, in a salute to dads all over the galaxy, we're going to be taking a look at some customs by the Padawans of some very skilled masters you may know.
I made a lot of special modifications myself.
Elias is the son of Darth Daddy, and he knows how to make an awesome custom. So let's take a look at 2 of Darth Daddy's favorites. Here we have Elias's Keldor Jedi, which was created using the hands of a Clone Wars Plo Koon, head of a Legacy Collection Plo Koon, and the body of a vintage Hoth Princess Leia. Darth Daddy says this is one of his favorites because it reminds him of the day Elias made the front page of the Imperial shipyards. He began jumping up and down with excitement, which lasted for a few minutes. Then he went over to their customizing station and Elias said, "Now what am I going to do next?" Darth Daddy's other favorite custom by Elias is Frog Octopus. Frog Octopus was created using that little creature that's found in the bottom of the food bowl of the Saga Ultra Return of the Jedi carded Jabba the Hutt. He was strapped to an old Power of the Force Boba Fett jetpack with clear elastic, and then Elias fashioned a breathing tube out of a clear wire tie to complete the piece. Darth Daddy says Frog Octopus has to be his other favorite because him and Elias used to create stories with her and the monkey from Indiana Jones. They had numerous tales they acted out with only these 2 characters, and when Elias did Frog Octopus's voice, Darth Daddy said it was hilarious. Frog Octopus is definitely one of my favorites. You can find more work by Elias and Darth Daddy on their blog at customsforthekid.blogspot.com and by searching for them on the yards. Next up, we have the very first custom created by Forge Master Throngus, the son of Artawel. It's obvious from seeing his clone that the artistic force flows strong in this family. Throngus, named after the Forge Master, is a first-generation clone from Kamino. Badge number 19785-1200, he is a veteran of Geonosis and Kashyyyk. A member of the 806th Legion, Throngus was promoted to Master Sergeant after the battle on Felucia. Forge Master Throngus received inspiration for this piece after seeing customs made by Dark and Sour that were sent to his dad. Using a Clone Wars clone body, he found more inspiration from the design of one of his favorite troopers, the Revenge of the Sith Shock Trooper, and painted him red. Then by sanding down the layers of acrylic colors, he achieved a really cool weathered effect. Art DeWill said he is a really proud dad. Forge Master Throngus said he wanted to do this for himself, and he did. His photos have received over 1,000 impressions on the Botcher Art Facebook page. Art says that's more than any of his paintings have ever received. That is one beautiful custom, Forge Master. I can't believe it's only your first. Keep up the great work. To see more pics of Throngus and the artwork of Art DeWill, check out Art's Facebook page under Botcher Art. I'm sure many of you are familiar with custom action figure news and the customs of Lucas Clones. Well, may I present the fantastic work of Lucas Clone Strikes Back. First up, we have Sergeant Boom, and as the name implies, he likes to blow stuff up. Lucas Clone Strikes Back used a Clone Wars Echo body, cut and glued on white cloth for the comma, added a straight pin for his antenna, and some accessories like a rocket launcher, pockets, and other random pieces of web gear. Sergeant Boom's look was completed once Lucas painted him with Citadel blood red and golden yellow paints. And last but not least, we have Brix Navan, a Duros bounty hunter. Created with a G.I. Joe Neo Viper body, old Cad Bane head, Sergeant Stone flak jacket, and an Ally Viper alternate helmet, Lucas Clone Strikes Back painted him using Model Masters blue and navy blue paints, then added accessories such as a Joe Shipwreck backpack, Neo Viper officer's holsters, and a Saga Legends weapons pack gun. Lucas Clone said his son is a natural when it comes to customizing, and he thinks he may surpass him in the hobby one day, saying that while he loves the paintwork and detail on Sergeant Boom, Brix Navan holds a special place in his heart, and he can't wait to hear the backstory. See, Lucas Clones had plans to do a similar custom, but Lucas beat him to all the good parts. Excellent work, Lucas. I can definitely see your dad's influence in Sergeant Boom, and your Duros is just phenomenal. If you'd like to see more work from Lucas Clones or Lucas Clone Strikes Back, you can find them on the yards.
I made a lot of special modifications myself.
Another added bonus for Father's Day, I asked our artists which Star Wars character their dad was most like and why. Elias said his dad is like R2-D2, very loyal and courageous. He also has a spunky, defiant, and quirky personality with a sarcastic sense of humor. Although he's really not a fighter, he isn't afraid to fight when the situation demands it. Like R2, Elias says Darth Daddy can be really innovative in a pinch, neither would give up on a friend, and they would both go to great lengths to protect the ones they love. Now let's hear from Forge Master Throngus. He says his dad is like Ben Kenobi and just as wise. Throngus also said that his dad gives him good advice and teaches him life lessons like Ben taught Luke. Finally, we have Lucas Clone Strikes Back on his dad, Lucas Clones. He says his dad is most like Jango Fett, and since he is like his little clone, he would have to be Boba. Lucas said his dad teaches him all of his tricks, and they make a really good team. Most impressive your answers are. Most pleased your dads will be. A gigantic thanks to our artists for submitting their work and responses to my questions, and you for watching. But before I go, I'd like to tell you about this really cool page I found on Facebook. It's called Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 4. They have fan art, customs, and trivia contests. It's a really fun place on Facebook for Star Wars fans to go and interact. And there's only 13 days left to get your entry in for the Custom Create a Wookiee Lover 1138 contest on the Imperial Shipyard. If you've been on the fence about entering, now's the time to make your decision. And good luck to everyone. Happy Father's Day, and until next time, my friends, Mug de Macht mit der Sein. May the Force be with you.
He can go about his business. Move along.
Kessel Run Design Studios. Can I help you?
This is the Emperor.
Oh, hey, Palpy. How you doing?
I am scarred and disfigured, but my resolve has never been stronger.
Yeah. So what can I do for you?
Well, I'm calling about the commercial you're making for my birthday. And it is great. I really like it. But where is the image I gave you of my visit to Disney World?
Well, we didn't think it was such a good fit
Everything that transpires will do so according to my design.
Okay, so add the Disney World pic. Got it.